Hi, everyone. Good evening and welcome to Awesome Podcast. My name is Marivir Montebon, broadcasting live from New York City. I'd like to welcome you all, and our guest for tonight is the president of the JCI Philippine New York, no other than Miss Anne Constantino Beck. Hi, Anne. Good evening.
Hi, Maribir. Hi, Awesome, and to our viewers. Good evening.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And I'm sure you have a lot to share because you have done so much for the community, and we're so interested to find out how you go about it. So, Anne, tell us about how do you develop a project and how do you decide that you have to undertake this particular project?
The JCI projects that we usually proposed by our vice presidents, we
Mm-hmm.
have five areas of responsibilities. So one is a management and business development, individual development, community development, international affairs, and membership services. So
Mm-hmm.
any proposal project you use the PMG stands for Project Management Guide to help us from planning, gathering the resources until execution of project. And then all the projects are subject for approval by the board members. Once the
Mm-hmm.
project is approved, then we can start execute the projects. And some projects were conceptualized by, of course, the vice presidents and a project chair.
Mm-hmm.
And sometime we responded. It depends on the demand of the community.
I see. So, can you share with us your impactful projects that you had prior to the pandemic and during the pandemic?
Started a fundraising in January called Dollar for Taal. It was a
Mm.
relief operation for the volcanic eruption in the Philippines. So, 400,000 residents from the Taal area were displaced to 198 evacuation centers. And the relief operation, we collaborated with JCI QC Luna, JCI Millennia, JCI Philippines. And during our fundraising, the JCI USA President Justin Woodsky and the JCI Canada President Stefan visited New York and they joined our fundraising event.
I remember you had a project for healthcare workers during the peak of the pandemic, Anne.
And in the beginning of the pandemic, JCI Philippine New York had 8-day coffee run project in partnership with Cabecera. So we delivered 350 cups of coffee to give smile to the healthcare workers in different hospitals in New York City. We know that they are working tirelessly and they're risking their lives for the community. And this is the way we say thank you to them.
What else? What other projects did you have?
So the second one was a partnership with Houston International JCs. They
Mm-hmm.
donated KN95 masks. So they gave us 500 pieces single packs. They sent it to New York City, and also we distributed to different hospital, including Elmer's Hospital and then the Queens Hospital, and some other parts of in Queens, like the Queens Boulevard Extended Care, and then there's another one that in Queens as well.
So, do you still have other projects?
Aside from the PPE project, we had a book drive and also a toy drive for the children of Mindanao in partnership with JCI New York, Philippine New York Youth, Wheelchair International, the Little Playhouse, Rotary Metro Valencia, and Ornap. So yeah, so we collected, donated books all over New York City, and we sent to Mindanao in the Philippines.
How nice. And you had an Oh My Gulay project. Tell us about it.
Also had the from farm to fork project with JCI
Wow.
Alabang. Yeah, we help our Filipino farmers from Benguet, and the vegetable was given to the foster children.
You also did some projects for school children in Luzon?
After that, we had a Mag-aaral Balik Eskwela. So we had a fundraising to buy school supplies for the student of Muñoz National High School, Barangay Rizal in Nueva Ecija.
Wow. So, after Typhoon Ulysses, you also responded quickly. Amazing.
We had the Oplan Kaagapay Relief Operation
Mm-hmm.
uh, of JCI Philippines with JCI QC Capital. Handang Tumulong Foundation donated $2,000 for the relief operation executed by JCI Tugigaraw, JCI Tugigaraw Ibanag, JCI Claveria, JCI Tugigaraw Macasta, and JCI Tuwao. They distributed the relief goods in their community who are badly hit by the typhoon.
And you also responded early after Rolly.
This is with partnership with the JCI Senate Manila for Oplan Damayan. It's also the relief operation will be intentionally for Marikina Region 2
Mm-hmm.
and Bicol and the other areas that were affected by the Typhoon Rolly and Typhoon Ulysses.
You also have a COVID test for everyone, I guess.
Yeah, the upcoming event that we have is the COVID test for everyone. It's free for those without insurance and no copay for those with insurance. This project is partnership with Monarch Medical Aesthetic and Dr. Alicia Admendral in collaboration of obviously with Awesome and Ilocano American Association, RBR, and the Help First. So I would like to take this opportunity to invite our kababayan to join this mission. Early detection saves lives. So get tested on December 13. We were gonna start at 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. and it will be at 57-18 Woodside, Suite 101, Woodside, New York 11377.
So, Anne, tell me about the measures that you undertake so that maging safe naman kayo while doing the project, especially during the pandemic. For example, paano nyo kinokollect yung mga books and toys na hindi kayo may expose sa COVID, considering that you were doing house to house?
Actually, a very good question. JCI Philippine New York ensures that we are safe while going around collecting books and toys by wearing masks. We had to disinfect our hands before and right after we pick up the books, and we practice social distancing, and yeah, that's the measures that we've done during the projects.
Do you feel personal fulfillment and fun sa pag ginagawa ng mga projects na ito?
Of course, first,
Mm.
the bayanihan makes me feel like fulfilled because
Mm-mm.
they believe in our project and our kababayan are very helpful but they still give hope sa mga needed nating mga kababayan.
So it makes you feel fulfilled. That's nice, right?
Fulfilled,
Masarap
yes.
ang feeling.
Super sarap po na tumulong and I encourage everyone na we should do this to make our world a better place.
Amazing. So, one last question. How do you motivate your members to be active in your organization, considering the, challenges sa
Um,
panahon ngayon?
I
What
know.
kind of, how do you, as a leader, how do you motivate them? Tell us about it.
I'm just actually I'm just lucky that I have like active people,
Mm-hmm.
active members. The way
How many are
I
you, Anne? How many are you in your
um,
chapter?
right now we I have like 36 members.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a
So
lot, no?
for now it's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
This actually precedented time is actually limiting everything, so
I
including
see.
the membership. How I motivate them, I just show
Mm-hmm.
them how to to be a dedicated person, and
Mm-hmm.
then, so I'm dedicated for what I'm doing, and they can see that, and I think it's because they see that my dedication, that they follow through, and yeah, I'm so fortunate that most of my members are actually active. I want to thank them, and then I owe them this all the success that we had.
Okay, amazing. So, any more parting shots from you before we close the show? Any special message that you have out there for the community?
I would like to thank everyone, the community leaders who help us, the community itself, who donated and supported JCI Philippine New York from the beginning until almost end of the year. My
Mhm.
board members for being so active and very helpful. Thank you for all your support. Our JC family, the friends of JC's, of course, the close friends, and especially um, my husband Nick. Thank you for understanding that I he's always there to support me, and also he's always there to babysit my kids when the chapter needs me the most. And
Amazing.
yeah, quite challenging.
Okay, how nice. So I wish you all the best, Anne, and I hope to see you. That has been a very wonderful and inspiring interview with our local leader, Miss Anne Constantino Beck of JCI Philippine New York. See you again in one of our future podcasts. This is Marivir, broadcasting live from New York City.